evening, everyone. It is time for our weekly, well, bi-weekly or some kind of weekly DnD on Sunday. Today we're going to be catching up on a lot of stuff, which is going to be really cool. I hope that you guys are excited as I am. It's been a few weeks since we've played, so our characters are just going to need to be caught up just a little bit, just like you are. Hang tight. We'll be back with you.
It's really weird. I'll turn it to be video so I can show you guys video or whatever. And I only see me, but when I go to no video, I see everybody else.
I see everybody.
I only see Eric.
Yeah, when I go to nothing, everybody else pops up.
I just lost Justin and Jesse.
No, the only person I can see is Eric.
What a lovely person to see.
All right. All right. So, especially since Bill missed last week, this is probably needed anyway. So let's see, where are we right now? Looks like, what was the last thing you remember, Bill?
The last thing I remember is we got into a fight at the Yawning Portal, and we were going to go after the bartender's buddy. He sent us on a quest to go look for something.
Okay, that's right. So, I guess just to kind of recap everything so we can just kind of get it all in there. So we were in the Yawning Portal, and inside the Yawning Portal we met... we got Durnan, who is the innkeeper there at the Yawning Portal, and he was like all happy to see us, and we were with our big party. And then that mountain troll came up through the Yawning Portal, and Durnan kicked the shit out of it, which was kind of cool. And then after that, after everything settled and everything cleared up, we saw Volo himself, and he said that he was trying to meet his friend Floon Blagmar, and Floon Blagmar was missing, and he hadn't seen him in like a few days, and they were drinking with each other, and like he's like, dude, where the fuck is? I haven't seen Floon in a long time. Like, what the fuck? And so he sent us on a quest to the Skewer Dragon to find Floon. But no one was there, and they hadn't seen him in a few days. He had been drinking with somebody else. They didn't know who at first, and then we found out later it was, what's his name? Neverember. Raynar Neverember, who is like the son of one of the higher ups in the city. So we went, and this is what I think you missed, Bill, is that we went to the Zentarium hideout. We found out that that's where they had taken Floon, and they had taken Raynar there as well, and then we snuck in, or they tried to sneak in, but Jason, I think, like touched the door, and the whole fucking door fell over and like alerted like everybody inside the fucking complex. So that was cool. And there was rats all over the place. And it was cool. We got to the bottom, and there was some Kenku there, and they fought them and beat the shit out of them, and it was great. And then Rainier said that he hasn't seen Floon in a while. And that one of the guys had taken him away, but he doesn't know the name of the guy that had taken him. They just kind of like vanished. Well, you come to find out when the watch arrived, Hustis, which is the name of the main the main captain of the watch, said that they've been seeing a lot of people coming in and out of the sewer, and that he knows for sure that the sewer is where the Xanathar Guild, that's where they hang out. So he says he was warning us to be careful and tell us to pretty much just watch our back as we go down there. So I think that's pretty much where we left off, is that you guys were getting ready to head down that direction. But right now we're still inside the Xantarium hideout. So if you guys want, I wish Chris was here. I know that he said he's gonna be here. And hopefully you guys can hear me okay.
I can hear you fine.
And hopefully you guys out there in Streamland can hear me okay. Especially you, Luna, since I know that you're watching, and I appreciate it, man.
Short rest, or do we need to just push on?
Well, let's just say that you guys can. I don't think anybody used anything that has charges, right? I can't hear you, Jason. Do I have you on mute? No?
That's okay. I can't hear him either.
Okay.
I can't hear or see him.
I could see him, but I can't hear him. Okay, he's resetting himself. I know that I don't think that anybody used anything magic-wise. I think maybe Xander, no, you didn't use anything because you're not a paladin. I think Chris was actually the one that used something, and he used his 5 HP charges to bring Unknown Surama back to life, because he died again. Because somebody looked at him the wrong way. So
Damn flying creep.
they got you, and the Kenku got you too, which is fucked up because they're flying too. Say something, Jason. I see you messing with stuff. No, I can't hear you.
Discord sucks.
You might have to reset Discord, homie. Well, while we're waiting here, looks like we're down 1, which is fine. That kind of shit happens.
Is anybody watching the American Alliance of Football?
I watched a little bit last night.
What is that?
It's not too bad.
Yeah, we talked about that briefly. I wanted to check that out.
What is it?
Kinda
It's
like minor leagues, I guess.
It's a new football league. I don't know. It's kind of a minor league, but it's a new football league adjacent to the NFL.
Oh, cool.
So their first game was like 2 weeks after the Super Bowl. So they're like a third of the way into their season right.
That's kind of dope. It's nice to have some football, like, in between football. I know that sounds stupid, but you know what I mean.
I just want them to play football and no BS.
And stop whining about things. Alright. So, well, while we're waiting, I think what we can do is, if you guys need to do anything, like, inside the city, don't forget, like, inside the city, we have access to pretty much anything. So if anybody needs to go shopping, or if you guys want to do anything that should be available as normal items, you should be able to get inside Waterdeep. And if you guys want to do that before we head down into the sewers, you guys are more than welcome to do that as well. But I think all we have is the last time we visited a shop, and I don't know if you were there, Bill, for this, but Jason got some sweet purple sticky icky, which is kind of cool.
Yeah, I know.
Did we smoke it?
Maybe.
No, not yet. We're just chilling. I think it's gonna get smoked eventually. We'll see, I guess. I'm gonna reboot and go ahead and shop without me. Okay, sounds good, Jason. So, does anybody need to do any shopping, or are we pretty good?
As far as I know, I'm pretty good.
Okay.
What just happened?
Oh, I killed the sound for what I wanted. For the wrong thing. Let's see. That might not play. They're getting rid of a lot of the sound generation files in Roll20. I think they were breaking some agreements.
Yeah, they'll come after you.
Let's see.
Okay, is that better?
Oh yeah, much, yeah.
Okay.
Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, so before I got muted, we were talking Battle Angel. I want to realize real quick. Yeah, it's my all-time favorite manga and anime. I was pleasantly surprised, and I had no idea that was Ed Norton. That's awesome.
Does anybody know why why did they reverse the title on the name?
Probably just to Americanize it, because that's how we roll.
I feel like Battle Angel Alita is a much better title.
It sounds clean, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
What was what's her name in Edge of Tomorrow? What was her name?
Rita Vertratsky.
Yeah, but what was her slogan name? What did they call her? The bitch of
Full Metal Bitch.
Yeah, maybe that's what I was thinking of. Maybe it's too close to that or something. They want to get away from Edge of Tomorrow or whatever the hell they decided to call it.
I don't even know. I like the book though. If you haven't read that, it's called
All You Need Is Kill.
All You Need Is Kill.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, it's so good.
Good name.
Should have been named that. Yeah, Ed Norton was a surprise there, Jason. I was dying laughing at the mullet.
I didn't even realize it was him.
Not to the end.
Let's see. So, if you guys want, we can get started without Chris and then just catch him up as we go along.
Okay.
I don't think that he'll be... I know that he was coming, so it's not like that wasn't part of his plan. So.
Okay.
All right, so yep, so here we are. We're in the town, chilling, I guess. So the last thing that you guys remember was that Floon was kidnapped by the Xanathar Guild, and the members mistook Floon for Raynar Neverember, and that was why he was taken into their hideout in the sewers. You learned this basically from the captain of the guard who had told you that, because we did a pretty successful investigation with him when we were talking to him. And he seemed to be like a pretty open guy, but kept handing you guys pieces of the town rules, like as if like he was scared that you guys were going to break them. So there's that too. Yep, so that's pretty much where we're at right now.
Okay.
So it's up to you guys where you guys want to go from here. But as far as right now, we are going to be in the town.
Alright, let's see here.
Was there anybody else that we needed to speak to in the town before we made our way towards this?
No, not as far. You guys are pretty much on your way to this final mission to invade the Xanathar Guild. So as far as what we left off last time, that's where we were. We had just learned that we needed to go to the sewers, and that's where Floon went. The city guardsman had advised you guys to get ready because he doesn't know what's down there, and he was a little scared, and he refused to go down there himself. So.
Did he offer any additional information as to how to get down there and like what to look out for once we are down?
No, he did not. In fact, the last thing that he told you guys was that he doesn't really care what happens. Most of the sewers end up in the same place, but it is a maze and something that you may need to watch out for, and that the signs will guide you where to go, essentially. None of you seem to know what that means or what he's referring to, but I think that his point in saying that you can pretty much go anywhere and that he knows you can go into any sewer grating and you'll know where to go. So I don't know what the hell that means, but I guess we'll find out together.
Okay.
So, all right, to the sewers then.
Yeah.
I'm with you guys. You guys would just drop in.
Yeah. Let me get the sewer map up. 1 second. And then I'll drop you guys in, so that way you guys are dropped in the right spot. Alright, let's see what we got here. I don't know why. Roll20 is running really slow, and I'm not really sure why. Is anybody else having problems with it, or no?
Oh, yeah.
Other than I just don't see video.
You don't see video at all?
Log in, it says it had a security breach when you logged in.
Yeah, that happened back in December, and so they kind of told people to change passwords and stuff. That wasn't a recent security breach. They alerted everybody to that it happened.
Yeah, it says something now. It says my audio now available. Fan burst is shutting down. Maybe that's what's throwing off the video.
Could be.
That's never been a real issue. I'm not really sure what it's. Cause they changed a bunch of shit too, from what I'm seeing. I hate when they do this shit. All right. Anyway, yeah. So let me put you guys in. Hopefully it'll be hidden. I guess we'll see. And you won't see the whole fucking map, because that would suck. Oh my god. Sorry about this, guys.
Is it not going to work tonight?
No, it's working. It's just that I gotta turn off the dynamic lighting. Alright. Let's see. Let me drop you guys in there. Hopefully you guys won't see anything. You guys already explored here, so I'll move you there. And then I'll move you here. So you should see nothing, right?
Correct.
Oh, perfect! Alright, so let me...
I'm blind!
I can smell Xander.
These nuts.
The tiny little minotaur nuts. They're like tiny little sunflower seeds. But the smell that comes from them is so pungent and odorous.
And Jason. And who am I missing? Bill. Alright, cool. So I think I got everybody. Boom. Can you guys see your characters?
Yep.
Perfect. All right. So a putrid stream flows along the sewer tunnel, which leads in two directions. In one direction, you see a tiny symbol drawn on the wall in yellow chalk, a palm-sized circle with 10 spokes radiating out from its circumference. What do you want to do?
The symbol, is it a rune or is it like a map or something?
It's like what's that?
I think it might be kind of like a rune or something. Like Bill said, maybe we need to touch it or something.
Is there just the one?
It's for right now, for where you guys are standing. Do any of you guys have dark vision? It's kind of dark in here.
Yeah.
I do.
So you could see that along the wall, there's a few of them as they go along, and it almost seems to be a trail.
Okay, are all the symbols the same as they go along?
Yes, they are.
Okay.
And I mean, it's just pretty much those with dark vision can see that. And Jason and Bill both said that they have dark vision, so it's pretty obvious that you guys can see that it's the same symbol as you go along.
I don't have dark vision.
Oh, you don't? I thought you just said
Jesse,
you did.
No.
Oh, okay. Cool. My bad. Alright, so yeah, go ahead. You guys should be able to move your tokens, too.
Alright. Well, I'm gonna stay right there. And I don't have a torch or anything like that with me.
Okay.
Nor do I have light as a spell, just so everybody knows.
Alright. The best thing, just decide the way that you're marching order as you're going down this tunnel. The tunnel's only really one person thick, so as you guys are going down, just realize that that's what it is. It's just like one person's going to be able to go through there.
Okay, I guess.
I think we need to have Xander go in
I
front
guess
and
I'll
lead
go
us.
first. Yeah.
I'll go after Xander. The stench is horrible, though. I'm gonna have to go into a meditative state just so I can deal with it.
Oh, you gonna fall asleep and miss again?
I'm about to be knocked out from that stench, Xander. It's gonna take me channeling all of my ki to just deal with it.
Stop hanging around my nuts.
Smell is just so overpowering.
So as you guys are going along, you kind of see that these symbols seem to be magically enchanted in some way. So as you're walking, as you're looking to the symbols on your right, so as you're looking to the right, the symbol's starting to disappear.
The ones behind us?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Now, if this turns into a maze, I have labyrinthian recall. I hope you know.
Okay. I know now.
Oh, I remember that.
So, I physically probably won't remember it. My character might.
Okay. So if you guys want to go ahead and advance to wherever you need to. Go ahead and go first, Xander, since you're in the front there.
Okay, I moved them forward.
So, and Xander, do you have dark vision?
I do, but I can't find it on my sheet. But
That's fine.
I do.
So you can see, I think it says 30 feet, right?
Yeah, I think so.
So you
Do we hear anything in here?
Yeah, I'm gonna turn it on right now, actually. So it's you don't actually hear much of anything. It's why don't you go ahead and roll a perception check?
All of us.
Bill.
Mine says you can see 60 feet in dark vision.
Yeah, I thought mine.
60? Okay.
Yeah.
60. Yeah.
So you kind of hear some shuffling. You definitely hear the running of the water as it's sloshing past you. You can tell that it seems like the walls have been disturbed, but this path seems fairly worn. Even though the water's crashing over it, you can tell this is a fairly walked path.
Okay.
Can I smell anything besides Xander's tiny nuts?
I mean, other than the usual stench of urine and feces, no.
Smells much better than Xander's aroma.
Okay. Okay, so right there, Xander. The main sewer tunnel expands into a circular hub with a pair of arrow slits carved into the outer walls. Directly across from each other, two passages continue on to the north and south, which is where you guys are at now. A stone door is set into the back of a stone ledge on the west.
Interesting. So
that's the stone door you see is because you're pretty much right there. You can see this stone door right here. Bam.
okay, but there's two arrow slits in front of me on either side.
On either side, yeah.
What if I grabbed Bill and threw him very far?
How tall are you, Bill?
Like 6 foot.
Oh. Hit a strength check for that one. Do you really want to do that or no?
No. Let's see. I do have a shield, but I don't believe it will protect me from both. Is there anything on the floor at all? Like, can I sense like a kind of like a stone or something that moves?
Like a stone that moves?
Yeah, like Indiana Jones, man.
Yeah, I feel you. Roll a perception check. No, you don't see anything. You feel around under your feet, and it's just kind of slushy, and you feel like the gush of shit as it passes by your feet from the nasty, filthy floors above. But other than that, you don't feel anything.
Okay, I am going to lean back and ask the guys who has the best acrobatics, because they might have to dodge some stuff.
I do.
Because I will take an arrow like you wouldn't believe.
Do we see any? Is there like a knob on the door? Is there a latch? Do we see any locking mechanism from the outside?
As far as what you can see, it is just a stone door. There's really nothing on there. It is literally just a stone door set into the back of the wall. You don't see a ledge. You don't see any kind of apparatus to open it.
Okay, I'm gonna just knock on it.
And hang on a second. Is this the door that's up here?
Yes, that's this door right here. Yes.
Okay. If you get me closer, I can check it out.
Okay, you should. Yeah, you should be able to see that.
Okay.
Yeah. So just go ahead and move yourself right here. Oh, you can't. Okay. Damn it. Like right here, or like right here in one of these spaces, and that way you can investigate the door.
Hey Justin, I'm gonna knock on the door.
Okay. So, let's do this. Run. Do a stealth check. Lots of checks tonight. So you knock on the door, and you knock on it really quietly. It's all nigh unhearable, but it's enough that if somebody was close by, they would know that you were there. But no one answers the door.
All right, I can do a mage hand to check the door.
Okay.
Attempt to open it.
Okay.
So just to see if it's locked or if it's unlocked or.
Yep. Go ahead.
Was that the spell, Jason?
Yeah, it's a chest open.
He's like, cast! Fireball! Fireball! Sorry.
It's okay. There you go. Yeah, mage hand just does.
Right. So your mage hand moves the door ever so slightly, and it moves it ajar. And you guys, it gives it the ability for you guys to enter into the next room.
Actually, after you.
Alright, I'll go again.
Okay.
I'm just gonna like peek my head around the corner.
Okay.
So,
now as you approach through this, you see another door in front of you. This like it's almost like an entry or a sentry area where there's normally might be like some kind of post or somebody waiting here, but nobody seems to be here right now.
What else do we see besides that?
Roll a perception check. Is that Bill asking that? Yeah. Actually, yeah, Bill, roll a perception check. Oh, Jesus. Bill goes to look around, and he's, like, looking, and goes to lean forward, and he just, like, falls asleep because he's in such a, like, leftover meditative state, and just, like, falls flat on the floor. Really
hard not to piss on him while he's down there. I'm I'm gonna shake them awake and I'll look around. How about that?
Okay, go ahead. Hit that perception check for me. Okay. So, Xander, you notice that this room seems to be, though it is a sentry spot, it looks like there's some kind of key that was needed maybe to open the door. But you had noticed previously on the wall behind you, right about this area as you guys were walking in, that there was, come on, game, that there was some kind of something. You couldn't really tell what it was, but something that matched the kind of the same look of that stone door that you guys had previously opened with Mage Hand.
All right, I'll go over and investigate it.
Okay. Okay, cool. You do notice that there maybe somebody has been here. You don't know if they just were walking along the walls and maybe scuffed the walls or something, but somebody has been touching this particular wall quite a bit. About, right here.
Then I shall reach out and touch it.
Okay. Roll a strength check.
Yeah, okay. My -1.
You're fine. So,
Okay, cool.
you push ever so slightly on the door, and the door magically opens. And
I say, guys, I don't think this did anything. Oh, wait. Oh, it opened over here.
yeah.
Oh, I thought it was opening the one on the other side. I will let everyone know that there's a door open now.
I'm gonna come back over where Jason's at and look down the hall since I have dark vision.
Okay. Okay, so I mean, really, what you see? Let me. Q2. So really, all you see there is it's just a hallway, and it leads up to another door. That the door seems to be there, but it's locked. Or at least it appears to be closed. I don't know if it's locked or not.
Can I push or try to open this one in front of me?
Which one?
The one that I'm standing at. The one with that you said it has like a key.
This one? Oh yeah. Do a strength check on that door. Okay,
Oh,
cool.
what the fuck?
No, you're fine. So, yeah, so you push the door, and though the door appeared to be locked, it's not. And the door opens
Oh.
into a lighted area that you can see in front of you. Right here.
So I
So now
yell
we have
back.
2 doors open.
Yeah, so I yell back at everybody, which way do we want to go? Everybody.
Let's go to this one up here first.
You want to go to the lighted one?
Yeah.
Alright. Cool.
All right, let's get it. Let's get in there.
So this is kind of what you see.
Just a corridor?
It's just, hold on. Hold on.
And are these rooms still the sewer, or are these like rooms off of the main sewage?
This is rooms off the main sewage area. So you are in the sewer still, like in the sewer area, but you are not in the sewer anymore, if that makes sense.
Gotcha.
Alright. Alright. Oop. Not supposed to see that. Okay. So, which way do you guys want to go?
Guess I'm gonna keep heading north.
Okay.
Right up here.
Xander's got the lead.
Okay. So,
Do we notice anything else on the wall?
no. There's nothing else on the wall. Hold on a second, because I need you guys to...
Is there anything above us?
No. Hold on one second, because it's time to roll initiative.
Xander just walked us into a trap.
No, it's just a room. So basically, essentially, what you walked into is that. Oh, you guys didn't actually select. Hold on. Did it actually do anything? No, it did not.
Well, it has me. Yeah, it's like.
Oh, it has you guys in there twice. Weird. So Bill, 8. Jason, 13.
Oh, yep. Sorry, I just had myself again a second time. I thought you deleted it.
No, you're good. I got you. Jason, 13. Bill, 5. Xander, 12. Nanung, 12. Xander and Nangun Rama roll just a d6. Okay, cool. Alright, and then I've got my little gobbies here. So what you guys see is that there's 2 goblins. And as soon as you rolled up, this goblin's like, hey! And then he alerted the other goblin that's behind you. So... We need some fucking music. That's what we need. Alright. Maybe. Cool. They cleaned that shit that they cleaned out like all the best tracks that I had.
Oh no.
Great. Here we go. This'll work. There we go. Alright. Can you guys still hear me? Everything good?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Yeah.
Alright. Come on! So, okay, so, Jason, go ahead and go.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna do Toll the Dead on the one closest to me.
Okay.
Because I'm going to have to do something. So, yep, he has to do Wisdom save against a 13.
Okay. Roll initiative for these 2 assholes first. Wisdom save against a 13?
Yep.
Nope, fails.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, that's it. Hit him for 2 then.
And that's this guy right here?
No, the one closest to me.
Oh, okay, cool. Alright.
And
So the goblin...
yeah, I can't get into better cover, so I'm just gonna have to stay where I'm at.
Alright, so this goblin's next. He's going to move in on Bill. And he is going to do his scimitar action. What's your AC there, Bill?
14.
Alright, turn that down a little second here. So that hits damage of 5. And then Xander, your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna bring down my 2-handed warhammer down on this goblin that just attacked Bill.
Okay. This D-bag right here. Roger that.
Yeah.
That does hit. 11. Wow.
Oh,
So you, dude. I don't know how you're hitting so hard, but you like smacked the shit out of this goblin, and like he just turned like squirt, like like Gallagher style. It was bad.
Well, my strength modifier is +3.
Oh,
so.
That's what we want. All right, Eric's turn.
Oh, as I did it, I went, fuck you!
Fuck are you? Squish. Alright.
After seeing that, I just go, help, do that over here.
That's you, Eric.
My mouse just died. Give me just.
No!
Too much Pornhub.
Yeah.
You can never have too much Pornhub.
Apparently it wears out the double A's he's got.
This clicker.
It's probably actually from getting on the internet and fighting with people. Click, 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 click.
That's where all the best fights happen. The internet.
The interwebs.
Alright, I got it. Sorry.
You're good.
I'm gonna use my mace on the one at the bottom.
So you move in on him. Mace it up. 13 hits, man.
Yeah.
6. He is not looking so hot. He is. I mean, you hit him pretty hard with your mace. You like knock. You can tell like his arm's dislocated. You smack, nice whack to his arm. It's like super dislocated, and he's not looking so hot. With his good arm, he decides to take a step back, and actually, yeah, why not? Fuck it. He uses his short bow on you. What's your AC?
13.
Okay, so he doesn't hit you at all. Arrow goes wide. But it's pretty close. I mean, it's like right over your shoulder. Bill's turn.
So the ogre... What are these ogres? What are they?
They're just goblins.
So this goblin that next to me, he's dead, right?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna take this turn to heal myself.
Okay. So you do your paladin-y glow, praise the sun, and you're healed for 1.
Woof.
1. Great.
Bill is rolling winners tonight. No, you like lick a napkin and you like stick it on the wound. And Jason.
I'm just gonna do the same attack again.
Okay.
So he's just rolling against a 13 wisdom.
16.
Okay.
So
Not so good this time.
So he does like a little dodges out of the way. Okay, Goblin's dead, and Jesse's turn.
I am going to lay these big, massive hands on Bill's forehead and heal him.
Oh, it feels so good. What are you healing for?
Let's see. What do I do again?
Don't you have healing touch?
Lay on hands.
Oh, okay. You should just be able to click lay on hands, and it should automatically roll it for you.
Well, I'm clicking it, and it's not
Really?
doing anything.
Let's see. Oh, I see what's going on. Okay. Oh, it's not in there. So, the best way to do it is if you go to your spells page, right? And on your spells page in here, if you go to, you might have to do this on the side. If you go to...
Oh, here it is. I got it right here.
Yeah.
What is it? Blessed touch, heal wounds. You have a pool of healing power. Number of hit points equal to your paladin at level 5. So I just give him 5.
Okay. So there you go, Bill. 5 more for you.
Thank you,
Meditate
Xander.
this. You're welcome.
I'm in your debt, Xander.
Cool. And Unrama, your turn.
This time I'm gonna use my bladed fist on.
Ooh.
Get him.
That is a miss. So you kind of like right into the wall with your fist. And you got like I'm assuming your hand looks like Hellboy's hand. So you got like this like metallic cling as you punch into the wall of the sewer. The goblin did not like that, and he's gonna try to scrape at you with his scimitar. 13.
Mine's 13.
That's his attack. So what's your AC?
13.
Oh, okay, so that is...
Meets beats.
Yep. So 8 slashing damage to you. And Bill's turn yet again.
Okay, so am I close enough to get down to this?
I think you have 30 movement, right?
Yeah.
So each square is 5 feet, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, you can totally get down to him right here.
Okay, and then as soon as I get down to him, I'm gonna do some unarmed people's elbow on him.
So you drop the people's elbow, and you just kind of, just because that's the coolest move, I'm gonna give you advantage on it. And you just fucking, you slam right on his face. What's the damage on that people's elbow? 3. That's more than enough to knock him flat, and he goes down like an old-fashioned WWF wrestler right to the ground. You can, like in the background, you can almost hear like that punch-out noise. He's done. He's clocked. He's out. So, all right. So there we go. So that room is cleared out. Oh yeah, go ahead. So that room's cleared out. Both goblins lie dead on the floor. It appears to not have notified anybody else within the area. So you guys feel pretty confident that you're in the clear now.
I wanna loot this goblin that's closest to me. Does he have anything of value on him?
He does. He has 6 gold pieces.
I'll take it.
And what do you want to do, Jason?
I'm just going to keep watching. I'll let everyone else loot.
Okay.
Actually, real quick, are there any other doorways out of these 2 rooms, or are these 2 closed rooms?
So, with Xander being up here, you can see that it does appear to go on, and it goes on around the corner.
Okay. I'm going to do a minor illusion, and minor illusion a dog right here in the corner.
Okay.
Just see if anyone comes across it, maybe they'll yell something, say something, whatever. I'm just going to put him right there. So
poof, this magical dog appears and just sits very nicely. And it looks kind of like the dog from Looney Tunes. He's just kind of like chilling on the top of the hill. You know what I'm talking about? And so he's just waiting to see if anybody comes. Yeah, yep. Yeah, so he's just chilling, waiting for you. So
morning, Sam.
Yeah.
Okay. And I'll just kind of move out of the way.
Yeah, feel free. You guys should go ahead and you go first, Bill. Whatever you want, or I'm sorry, Jason. Whatever you want to do next.
I'm fine.
Okay. What about you, Eric?
I'm gonna drink a healing potion.
Okay.
As they're doing that, I'm gonna loot this goblin. I guess the one nearest me, the one I.
The one you flattened into nothing. He has 3 gold pieces on him.
How many points do the heal potions do?
I think it's 2d6. Hold on.
Which health potion is it?
It should be a standard health potion, right? Because that's the ones that I gave you, right?
Yeah.
The potion of healing.
Yeah, I got 3.
It is
2d4 plus 2.
Yeah. If you just go under and you see the newspaper on the top there, or the eye on the top, you can literally select Potion of Healing, and it should roll it for you.
Eric had a pretty good roll.
Wow, yeah, he did.
Nicely done.
Cool.
Does anyone else need healing?
These two goblins.
Yeah, I don't think... Wow, there's not much bringing him back from that.
Well...
Yeah.
talk. Yeah.
Alright, so...
Give me a minute.
He rubs his hands together.
Yeah.
Scoo, can you bring
Doggies.
these guys back and make them like our minions?
Eventually, yeah. Not right now. I'm working towards it.
Oh, it'd be a shame if we leveled up, huh?
Wouldn't it be a shame if we suddenly leveled up? Alright, go ahead and go, Xander.
Alright, I'm gonna walk up here and go around the corner.
Okay.
What do I do? Civil.
See. So you see that this path extends you all the way down.
Okay, I guess I'm gonna inch forward here. Let's go ahead and go.
Do we notice any changes in the walkway or the area around?
Roll a perception check.
Are we still seeing the runes on the side of the wall?
No, you haven't seen the ruins since you left the sewer.
Okay.
Okay, Bill, you notice that the walls are these are starting as you progress deeper, starting to get less like haphazardly put together, and it's starting to become looking a lot more as if this was intended to be this way. It's starting to become very elaborate the way that this hideout is put together. But other than that,
That's not good.
It's okay, I got it.
Xander, be careful up there.
Yeah, I know, I'm just inching along here and it looks like it's about to branch off or something.
So you
Hey,
guys,
this is
this is a tunnel. You guys can go through it. It's a tunnel. As you guys approach this tunnel, yeah, right there, you hear that the sewer is getting louder, and there seems to be drips coming through the roof. And you're realizing that this tunnel that you guys are going through is directly under the sewer that you guys were above earlier, or in
So
earlier.
Just be careful through it.
So okay, so
Even
you
though
got-
I could probably guarantee I'm the heaviest one of us.
So as you guys enter this room, let's see, Xander. Go ahead and roll a perception check, Xander.
Okay.
You said you have dark vision too.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
I think literally everyone has dark vision except humans.
Alright, so you see that basically this room is filled with a bunch of mattresses. It looks like really cheap mattresses, and you realize that this is like a sleeping area, possibly for those goblins. But you realize that there's a lot more beds than just 2 beds. There appear to be 6 beds laying down in each of the corners of the room, but they're real haphazardly put together. There also appears to be like leftover pieces of cloth that you could tell the goblins use for undergarments, and but other than that, it looks just to be like an empty room.
I've got to jump on one of the mattresses. I'm jumping on the bed.
Roll a stealth check real quick. Oh wow! So as you silently jump up and down on this mattress, you would think it would make a shit ton of noise, but it's
man,
absolutely silent. You hear nothing.
It's a Tempur-Pedic, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does it wake up your partner? It's awesome.
Are there any chests or anything
No.
laying around, or any closets or storage?
The only thing that you guys see is right where Xander's at. There's a thin, a wooden door. It's really thin though. You can almost see right through it. It doesn't look to be locked. It just looks to be a door.
And I guess I'm going to push against the door to see if it moves or opens.
So the door opens, and you see this guy Krentz
Is that
and
Santa
Zamek.
Santa.
Santa's here, and he's like, oh my god. Hold on one second. I don't know why this guy is not showing up too.
I'll get in the room, let everybody in. For some reason, I thought of the architect in the Matrix.
That's who I thought about too.
Yeah, it's just the room.
This is the 6th time you've come through my sewers.
Oh no, he didn't escape. Okay, so you walk in, you see this guy Krentz, and he looks like maybe he was trying to barricade the door from you guys, but like he was doing like a real fucking shitty job of it. Not only that, but he was barricading the wrong door. He was barricading up here, and so he's like, "Ah, what are you doing?" And yeah. Let's see.
Okay,
So you actually he doesn't even notice you at all. He is over here trying to build a like a barricade. He's just trying to keep whatever in that room. So he's building a really large barricade, but he doesn't actually see you guys or hear you guys at all. Especially because Jason did such an amazing roll on his stealth roll in the last fucking room. So what do you want to do?
So he's just sitting there stacking stuff up.
He's just stacking stuff against this door to try to keep the door closed. Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to come up behind him and tap him on his shoulder. I'm like, what you doing?
And he comes and he swipes at you, and then you roll initiative.
Initiative?
Yeah.
Initiative. Oh, I was going to try and help him.
Damn it, Jason, I was going to break his neck.
Let's see. So he's clearly done an attack at this point.
Yeah, he clearly swiped at you guys, like as if like he did not want you there.
Okay.
Does he have weapons?
Yes.
So his reaction when he saw a gigantic minotaur that tapped him on the shoulder was to swing out.
Yeah, it's not as if like he was. I think you more frightened him than anything else.
What kind of weapon does he have?
He has a dagger, but he hasn't drawn it. He just swiped at you.
Okay. I'm
So
going to.
it's. I mean, you can kind of do a couple of things here.
So here's what I want to try and do, and I'm not sure how you roll for it. The mage hand can lift up to 10 pounds. I just want to like grab the dagger and fling it away from him.
Okay. So his dagger goes flying, and he's just standing there. He's just right now. He's just shocked. And you realize, Jason, roll a history check.
Okay. And I'm fine with that being my move if that's what it comes down to.
Okay.
History. Hey, I'm good at that one.
Ooh. So you realize that you've seen this gentleman. In fact, he was one of the people that was cheering for you while you guys were fighting that that orc in the yawning portal. And he's just like, what do you want? And he seems awfully terrified. He doesn't really know what you guys are doing there, but he is pretty terrified.
Okay, is it my turn?
Yeah, I'll keep
yeah.
it initiative. Go ahead.
Okay, so I'm gonna grapple him. So I'm gonna like shoot in on him, do a duck under, and like come up behind him and grapple him and kind of put him in like a full Nelson.
Okay.
And I'm gonna tickle him while he's doing it.
Oh my god, I had the same idea. That's awesome. Love it.
Let me find his shit real quick.
So I just rolled just my regular unarmed strike for that.
Yeah.
And I guess I could.
No, that's perfect. Yeah, that's what I was going to ask you to roll as a strength check, so you're fine. And you got a Yeah, so you've got him held pretty well, and he's struggling to get out. Like there's something that's freaking him the fuck out, and you guys don't know what it is, and so he's really struggling trying to get away from you guys.
No, I'm a black belt on Gracie, so it ain't happening.
Okay.
So I'm holding him there, and then I look over at Xander, and I kind of shake my head over, like to come over, and tell it, and I say, Minotaur, speak to him.
You say what?
I say, Minotaur, speak to him. So I got him like in a half Nelson, so he's not getting away from me.
Yeah, I think he's got the charisma.
Yeah.
He's a good speaker.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna lean in real close to his face and ask him what's on the other side of the door that he's so afraid of.
The darkness, the darkness, and that's pretty much. He just keeps repeating the darkness. He doesn't seem to roll a perception check.
Perception, did you say?
Yeah, I did.
Well, I'm not really looking at him, I guess.
Yeah, you don't notice anything different. You just can totally tell that he's just utterly terrified.
I think my focus is on the door now.
Okay.
Is there a second door here?
There is.
Barricading?
Okay. No, he's only barricading the
one?
top door. Yeah. So
Okay.
you guys, let me do this.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Do we hear anything from behind that barricade?
No, nothing.
Yeah, I was kind of leaning in toward the door, to kind of see what was going on.
What's he barricading it with?
Just you could tell that this room was pretty much a replica of the last room you guys were in. So it was a sleeping area, but he has since pushed all the chairs and all the mattresses up against that. He had started pushing them up against that wall, I should say.
Okay. I'm just gonna, is that going to be enough? Do you think we need more?
He's just like, he doesn't say anything to you.
Okay.
So Imzel, since I'm like right next to his ear, I say, "Wait, what's the darkness?"
Open the door and see for yourself, young paladin.
Not a paladin. Can I just put this guy in rear naked and put him to sleep?
Yeah,
and just go through this door.
Do a strength check.
Let's make him open it.
Not a paladin. I like that more. He's clearly lost his mind, like you can tell.
What's he even doing down here?
How big is this guy?
He's like 5'8", average size, hunched over, elderly gentleman. Oh yeah, dude, you really easily just like, and you fold him right over, fold him in half, and he seems to be passing out.
Go to sleep, old man.
So yeah, he's passed the fuck out.
So I look at Xander and I shake my head and I say, "Bull rush."
Yeah, I was thinking about just opening it. I don't want to rush headfirst into something called the darkness. But I will kick it. Fuck it. I'm going to kick the door.
So you kick the door, and
I was going to throw him through it, but, he already got knocked out.
In the door, you see a hole in the floor that seems to open up into a cesspit. There's like this weird gray ooze that seems to be emerging out of the pit, and there's two goblins lying dead on the floor. Apparently, they were sent into the room to like maybe dispose of it. From what you can tell, they have like shovels and shit, so shovels for the shit. But something happened to them, and they are just on the floor dead.
Is this their shithole?
These are the goblins that were living in this area, it looks like?
Yes.
Okay. Chuck one of them in.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I'm going to throw both of them in there, and if that's not enough, I'll throw the old man.
Do a strength check. I mean, you go to throw him, and it's just kind of like they skeeter they topple and they fall into the ooze, but they just kind of sit in that ooze. They don't go down.
Nothing's happening to them in the ooze.
They all float down here.
Let's see.
Is there anything on the walls?
The ooze is like coming up over and it's like on the wall. So it's like oozes, they're basically like these dark creatures, right? Well, Bill, roll a. You're asking all the right questions tonight, man. It's fantastic. Roll an arcane check. Oh, god damn, dude. You were like on fire tonight. So did you know that
he's had a couple sweets off?
Yeah. So oozes, they're pretty fucked up. They are a variant of what are they called? Like jellies, basically, like jellies that inhabit caves, and they're like a variant of that. But they move a lot slower, but they are magical creatures. They're drawn to movement and warmth, which is why they were drawn to this area, it seems. And you could tell just using your monkly powers, which kicking people's asses, really. That you can tell that there's been a lot of people coming through here, and that is what seemed to have drawn the ooze up through the cesspool.
Can I tell if there's any way for it to like dissipate or like drain out?
You know that oozes are not something that you really want to trifle with, just because they are hard to hit and they're pretty strong. So yeah, there's that.
Anybody have a fire spell?
Is there anything else in the room?
It's just the ooze now, because you guys threw those skeletons into the ooze. You guys can't see the skeletons anymore, by the way. They're gone.
Oh, hang on. So there were skeletons. So they were bodies, and they turned into skeletons.
They turned into skeletons. Yeah. Sorry, my mic might have come out. So yeah, when you asked Jason earlier if the skeleton, what happened to the ooze, as soon as they got in there, they turned into skeletons.
Okay. So is it like one big like
So it's like a
bog of ooze, or is it like kind of multiple creatures?
It's just like one giant bog of ooze.
Okay. I've got a fire spell for it, but it works best when we have like multiple people. But
do you want to attack it?
That's what I'm asking everybody else. Like, do we want to mess with this? Do we want to try and go down there? Do we even want to play around with this stuff?
I don't know. At the very beginning, there was another door.
Yeah.
There's another door right here, Santa.
Yeah,
we can come back to this if we need to.
Yeah, we should back out away from this room and go try that other door.
Yeah, the ooze doesn't seem to be bothering anybody. It's not attacking anyone. It's just oozing.
What we should also probably do is stack up some more barricades in front of this door, so it doesn't.
No, so the old guy's not so crazy now, huh?
Well, it's not darkness.
I'm stacking up stuff and I'm imitating him going, "The darkness!" While I stack beds.
As you jump on mattresses.
Ever so silently. Alright.
I'm going to write "Don't open, dead inside" on the door.
Nice. Very nice.
But then by your fourth season, you're going to be horrible.
Yes, you're right.
and no one will ever watch again. Alright.
I'm going to misspell it too.
Okay, hey, Scoo, do you have any sort of spell that you can bind this door and this doorway?
No, I do not.
Okay.
So we just gonna head back to the beginning, basically.
Yeah.
Well, you've got the beginning.
Right,
yeah, you've got this right here. There's a door right there where you guys are at, and then you guys left this hallway right here.
Oh, I didn't even see this other door. Do we want to go through this one?
Oh, there's another door?
Yeah, there's a door right here.
Watch out for the light nest, guys.
The light!
I want to open this one to see what's inside.
Okay. You want to do it?
Yeah, go ahead and open this one.
So you open the door,
Then you multiply.
and it's just a hallway. This seems to be an even more well-constructed hallway.
What's the light like? Has it lit? Is it any more lit, or is it still dark?
As you are continuing on, there seems to be a lot more light around. You notice in this hallway in particular that it seems to be lit on both sides, and you can see very well.
Is it just coming from nowhere?
There's candles on the side of the wall.
Oh, okay.
Xander, you want to take the lead down this hallway?
I can.
Okay, so and
I'm gonna whistle while I go because I'm scared, but I'm not really scared. You know, I'm a man and big, nice, mean minotaur, but this is scary. So we're gonna walk on down here. Check it out. Oh, we're at a junction.
Okay. So there seems to be some stairs. Do you want to continue up those?
Do we want to go up, guys? What do you think?
Can we not go any other way? Can we not go?
No, you can't go left and right. That's the sewer. So you're literally going under another. It's the same effect. So you guys look up right underneath there, and you see it's just another tunnel that's underneath the sewer. Though this one seems to be a lot more supported, so there's not a lot of drippings like in the last tunnel that you guys were in.
Can we see anything, or can you see anything at the top?
It goes up to a large. This corridor ends at a large flight of stairs going up, but you can't see what's up there.
Anything written on the walls?
No, the walls are it's literally just candles. Seem to be in like fairly cheap candle holders on the wall. It's not like it's expensive. It just seems a lot more elaborate, a lot more well constructed than the previous parts of the area.
Does it look like anybody has passed through here on the ground?
Do a perception
in a
check.
given time. Okay.
So I tap Xander on the shoulder and I say, "I smell a booby trap."
Yeah, it's kind of
boobies.
So you notice that this seems to be a very well manicured area. It's not like the rest of the area, the hideout that you've been in. This is very well manicured, very well taken care of. So thereby, it's really hard to tell if people pass through here a lot. But given the amount of care that's taken to keep this hallway clean, people pass through here quite frequently.
Okay.
Xander, you want to proceed up the stairway with very, very slowly and very methodically, so that way we don't trigger some sort of
Yeah, I'll be cautious with my foot.
as cautious as a gigantic minotaur can.
All right. So you're up there at the top now, Xander. All right.
Yes.
All right. You guys ready?
I guess.
Threadbare curtains hang on the east wall of the long hall. In the middle of which a muscular half-orc in dingy robes stands on the floor on the chest of a male human with wavy red blonde hair. Fire burns around the orc's clenched fist, and his victim cries and squirms helplessly beneath him. Seated on a raised platform to the south is a nightmarish figure wearing black robes. It has large white eyes and rubbery purple skin with 4 tentacles encircling its human mouth. It cradles and gently caresses what looks like a disembodied brain with feet.
Is that a mind flayer?
That is a mind flayer.
Great.
Just out of reach of my movement. I can go 40 and it's 45. What is this stuff in the middle? I can't. What is it?
What, with this?
Yeah, that looks like 2 round tables.
This? Oh no, those aren't 2 round tangles. This is that guy that has his foot on the chest of this human being that is Floon Blagmar.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I got you. Okay. So there are supposed to be people, not tokens. Okay.
Yeah, they're people.
Okay, I can actually come up. I'm gonna come up behind the guy with the foot on him, the orc, and I'm going to just full on. This is Sparta, kick his ass.
Okay.
With the mind flayer.
So you're gonna attack him. All right. Just go ahead and let's just roll initiative because that needs to happen now.
Well, I have initiative. I'm coming up behind him. He doesn't know me.
He doesn't know you, and he doesn't. Let's see. Let's see how I want to do this.
That's the guy we come to find, right?
Yeah. So before you do that, this mind flayer in the back stops you. Like, where are you? You're right here. So he stops you like right here and holds you in place with like some weird necromantic power. And he glides across the room. Let's see.
I speak Abyssal, by the way, too.
Okay. So do you want to talk to him? So he's got you held in place, like we're talking Kylo Ren style, and he's starting to make his way. You can see that he's starting to move.
Yeah, and I'm gonna be like, "What are you doing? I'm here for what the fuck is his name?
Floon.
You should not be here." And then he just glides over here with his little pet.
Well, I'm here, Davy Jones. Let's do something.
Okay, now you definitely have to roll.
Yeah,
you have to roll initiative.
I don't care.
So that Grumshar, that's the guy who's holding down Floon?
Yeah, Grumshar is holding down Floon.
Okay.
So... yeah, I'll have to... sorry about the music. I had everything set up, but since this thing went down, I don't... it sucks.
There we go. Yeah.
Alright. And then... Grumshar. And... so I got Jason and Bill. And... select, can you select your token, Eric, and then hit initiative? Because for some reason it's not coming up. Here, let me try.
There you go.
There you
got
go.
it.
So, cool. So your first initiative was 15. And, okay, cool. And then...
I'll be back in just a second.
yeah, gotcha. Man, I had such good music planned out, too. That sucks.
You could play the Hyrule theme again. I like that Zelda shit.
I think it was Jason's phone.
No. So I'm at this.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I might have some other stuff. Hold on, let's see if we can do this. I wish I could add my own shit. That's what would be awesome.
Can you not? Do you have to pick from their library?
Yeah.
Oh, bummer.
You can play on Discord.
Yeah, you can do like Bill did that one time.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Game at-
I wasn't there for that, but I know exactly what you're talking about. Alright, so... here we go. Oh, that's good. Alright, cool. Alright, cool. And then the last thing is the intellect devour, and then we'll go. If it's too loud, let me know.
No, it's just fine.
Alright, and the intellect devour. Cool. So Xander, you're first. Then the intellect devourer. Eric, Grumshar.
Yeah, my player up there.
So can I actually move, or is he still holding me in place?
He's still holding you in place right now.
Can I throw something?
Hold on one second. So, okay, so no, he's got you in place, and, you could try to move, but, yeah, why don't you just go ahead and roll a, let's see what we got here. Let's just do a dexterity, just a flat dexterity. Okay, so, you can move your arm.
Okay, I'm actually going to throw a javelin, but I'm going to throw it at the brain he is holding.
The intellect devourer, Roger, okay.
Nice.
Let's see here.
Ooh. Ooh. I mean, that javelin cruises right by the intellect devourer, but it's close, like you scraped it. Doesn't seem to be damaged, but you scraped it. Nilor looks at you and he just like shakes his head. Next, it's the intellect devourer. So the intellect devourer moves up here, and at the same time you see Nilhor go through these doors and vanishes.
Son of a bitch.
And he closes the doors behind him. So that's Bill.
Am I free now?
Yeah, you're free. Alright. So he's doing Devour Intellect. The Intellect Devourer targets one creature it can see within a 10-foot radius. The creature must succeed in a DC Intelligence saving throw against this, or take 11 psychic damage.
What am I rolling as a save?
Intelligence. Ooh, nice job!
Oh man.
This team.
So you are stunned. You take no damage, but you are stunned.
I'm meditating. I go into a meditative state.
Okay. And then next is Unknown.
I'm gonna fling my trident on it. I'm gonna stay back.
At the brain?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Alright, cool, you hit it. Well, your trident goes flying. You hit it good.
Nice.
Alright. Grimshar. So, Grimshar removes his foot from, excuse me. He removes his foot from, dude, hold on one second. Excuse me. He removes his foot, and he says, "You're not supposed to be here!" And then, you could tell that he says, "I will salvage myself!" And he comes, and he starts charging, and he charges right at you, Xander. And he does...
Bad move, big face.
Burning Hands. And it's 10, 10
15-foot cone.
Yeah, it's a 15-foot cone, but it's 10 damage.
So that hits no matter what.
Yeah, you have to do a saving throw.
Dexterity saving.
Yep.
Dead sturdy.
Yep.
Yeah, I know. It's what I got on. Oh shit.
Jesus. So I mean, you're on fire now. Legitimately on fire. Like it's not even just like a little bit, but you're on fire. So it's actually 16 hit points. No. It's you're just on fire. So you'll take 3, 4. One turn, you'll take 3 points of damage.
Okay, after this one.
Yeah.
Well, that would kill me. So
What's your health
somebody
at?
put me out.
What's your health
before
at?
then. It's at 2 right now.
Gotcha.
Alright, Bill.
Okay, so I'm going... It's my turn?
Yes.
Okay, so I have a water sack. I want to take my water sack and I want to put out the fire on Xander.
Okay.
What should I roll for that?
Where are you? So Xander's right there. Yeah, you're pretty good. So, we'll just call that your action, that you put out the fire.
Okay, cool.
So then you can move if you'd like to. And because that's kind of noble, you can take another action if you want to.
Okay, so I'm gonna turn right back to this brain, and I'm gonna do a double attack. So I'm gonna go with my short sword first, and then I'm gonna follow up with unarmed chop.
Okay. That does not hit, and then go ahead and do your other one. That does not hit as well. Yeah, like you go through your short sword and you swing it up, and you miss just barely. The brain just seems to move, and you go down with your chop, and it's like this really nice chop. And I mean, it's like ninja as fuck. And then you but you just kind of like hit the brain stem, and then but nothing seems to happen. Next is Jason.
Okay, so Xander's not looking good, and basically at the start of his next turn, he's gonna die.
No, I put out his fire.
Yeah, he's not gonna take damage anymore.
He put my fire out.
And we all have health potions. Okay, cool. This Grumshar guy, what's he look like?
Grumshar? He looks
Grumshar.
like this. Let me find his picture.
Okay. He's like more beefy than intelligent. 'Cause, I mean, he just cast a spell. I'm trying to
He
figure out
is he's actually a little bit of both. He's a huge like half orc, but you can kind of tell he's an apprentice of some kind. You don't know if he's like what kind of magic he is. Just roll an Arcana check real quick so I can just give it to you.
Kind of dressed like a wizard, kind of.
Yeah,
thing.
he's definitely dressed like a wizard.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you could easily tell that he's an apprentice wizard just by his robes. They're not as gilded as what you would expect most wizards to be like, but you can definitely tell that he is learning.
An apprentice mage.
All right. Okay. Then basically, I'm not going to do anything that's going to be like a mind challenge. I'm going to run up here, and so where's the measuring tool? Cool. So I'm going to yell, "That's my move," and I'm going to cast Burning Hands towards him and the little brain thingy.
Okay.
So they basically both have to make a dex check against a 13.
Okay. Grumshar fails, and they have to do 13, and the brain fails.
Okay, so creature takes 3d6 fire damage. So roll 3. I'll roll 4. Oh, yeah.
So 8. That's solid.
Right. It's something.
Brain's not looking good. I mean, it's charred along the sides. It doesn't look good. Grumshar, he's burning. He's not doing well. For some reason, that seemed to have hit him harder than it should have, but especially for a mage. What a puss.
We need to kill Grumshar. When I look at that token, I read Grum's hair.
And Xander's turn.
Yep. Alright, smart move is to heal myself, but I'm going to kill this son of a bitch with
my smash that motherfucker.
Hammer.
Oh, shit.
Jesus. Okay. So Grumshar, that would kill Grumshar, but being that Grumshar is half orc, Grumshar actually drops down to 0 and uses his orcish strength to return back to 1. It's a racial trait that he has called... Let me find it here. It's a racial trait that he has, apparently. Relentless Endurance is what it's called. So he goes to 1 hit point, and he's still alive. He's just like... and just like kind of captures his inner strength, and then goes full like fucking Super Saiyan and goes back to like 1 HP. So then the Intellect Devourer is next, and so oh, damn it, he's not incapacitated anymore. So the Intellect Devourer is going to move over here. He is going to multi-attack, and he's going to go with his claws at Jason.
Okay.
What's your AC, Jason?
It is...
He looks like a
11.
rotisserie chicken.
What? He looks like a what?
Like a rotisserie chicken.
He hits you, he swipes at you with his claws, and you take 5 slashing damage.
Okay.
And then he also does an Intellect Devour on you, which you need to make a Intelligence saving throw.
Sweet.
Oh, easily avoided.
That's all I got.
So yes, so you're good. Boom, you avoid it. You don't even fall for his trap. So your intellect is well high enough. Anung.
I'm gonna go right beside Bill and try to finish off my bladed fist.
Oh yeah, that hits him. That crushes him. So your bladed fist comes down, and you just like, Sah! And he slices him, cuts his robes into tatters, and he just falls to the ground. He is defeated. Cool.
Bladed fist.
Bladed fist for the win, Bill.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do like a backflip over Drum's hair. I'm gonna come down with a like a knee right onto this rotisserie chicken, and then right after that I'm gonna follow up with a short sword.
Okay. Oh yeah, easy hit for double damage too. God damn, you just pummel the shit out of this fucking chicken, and like
16.
Yeah, man, it just melts. Like, you know, like when you get that rotisserie chicken that's been in like the thing for too long and like the skin just like falls off. That's what it's like. It just like slops onto the floor, falls onto the floor and melts into the ground, and you have defeated your first boss battle. So now these two dudes are dead, but Nilhor did escape. On the ground, you see Floon Blagmar. He is tied up, bound, and gagged, laying on the ground. He appears to be extremely abused, just super hurt.
I'm gonna cut his bindings.
Okay.
I'm gonna give him one of my health potions.
Okay.
I'm gonna use one of mine on myself.
Yeah, by all means.
I'll check
Can I-
Grimshire and see if he
can I do
has
the-
anything on.
Lay on hands on myself? Sounds dirty.
I'm gonna do some laying on my hands.
Yeah, so he's got... he has 6 health now, added to whatever he had before.
Okay. Let's see here.
Then let's see, a potion, right?
And that's you using the potion too, right?
No, that was just me. Then someone else was using a potion on themselves.
I think Xander was.
Yeah, he was using that on himself. I'm the only one healing the down dude.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm using it on my...
So he's still bound and gagged. Well, he's gagged, and you guys took it off. So he's just like, Thank you so much. He's wiping his face off gently and just kind of like... It appears that he's been here for quite some time, maybe even longer than initially thought. Thank you so much for rescuing me. And he just breaks down in tears.
Dude, we're getting paid to rescue you, so let's go.
Oh, is the mind flare gone?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you so much. So whenever you guys are ready to go, Floon now joins your party. He is extremely abused, but he seems to still be able to battle.
So I asked Floon, what did the Mind Flayer want with you?
I don't know. He kept asking me questions I didn't know the answer to. Most of them were about Rainier. I have no idea, but what I could understand is that they thought I was him, but I told them I wasn't, and they still kept doing it. They have my brain. Oh, my mind. I'm so lost.
Did they kidnap you out of the bar?
I don't... The last thing I remember is leaving with Neverember, and we were in the alley, and then just piercing in my head. I couldn't stop it. I tried, I fought. Oh God.
Okay, let's
So we can.
Do we want to investigate?
Yeah, go. So you guys can investigate. So what you guys want to do? You're investigating Floon, or are you investigating the rooms that you guys are in right now?
I mean, we can explore, or we can go get our payday.
Yeah, it's up to you.
I kind of want to investigate the door that the Mind Flayer went through, but I don't want to do it. I don't want to be too aggressive about it, because I really don't think we're in any position to go up against a Mind Flayer.
Is the door open?
Go ahead and run a perception check. Okay.
Not that I want to see in the room. I just want to know if he left the door open when he ran through, or if he shut it.
So, it's the door is closed. It's not locked, but it is closed. You can tell that it's not locked, but it seems to be maybe not barricaded, but like barred on the other side of the door. But it wouldn't be that hard. It's not. It's a very flimsy barring of the door.
I want to check Grimshire and see if he has anything on it.
What do you say, Sko?
Yeah, if you guys want, I mean, it's up to you guys if you guys want to go through that. I would say that it wouldn't be that hard to break the door down.
Yeah, we have to fight a Mind Flayer on the other side if we go through.
Running.
So here's what I'm thinking. If we can get the door, my thought was if the door was open, or if I could have opened with Mage Hand, I could have just thrown my crow through there to take a look at everything.
Do an investigation. There's an investigation check, isn't there?
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Ugh.
Oh,
So you put your ear to the door. You don't hear much of anything.
I say we leave well enough alone, and let's get him back to the tavern. Let's get Floon back to the tavern.
Yeah.
That was our mission.
Okay.
Yeah. Not to fight a Mind Flayer.
All right. Do you got? Let's see.
Xander, you want to take us back out the way we came?
So you
Yep.
guys can pretty much see all this stuff. Except for that, you can't see that, but you can see this. So you can see that there's 3 other rooms attached to the side of this area as well.
Anything in there?
Number 8. The room looks empty, but run a. Who's in there? Xander?
The top one there?
Yeah. So go ahead and hit a perception check. Yeah, it just appears to for you. It just appears to be a room. It's kind of a shoddy room in comparison to the rest of what you were just in, but it's just a room. It seems to be empty. For Bill, let's see, you're in. It seems to be another sleeping room's quarters. A bunch of rusty manacles are on the floor. There's a bunch of straw pallets, just like you said, but these ones are more stacked, as if this is where they handed out the straw pallets for people to sleep on. And then for Jason...
Yeah. It's a room!
Oh, God. In Jason's room... Yeah, Jason, yours is the same thing. Straw pallets lie on the floor. It just seems to be another storage area for those pallets. Nothing incredible.
Okay.
As far as on Groom, since someone asked about that,
Yeah.
who's investigating that?
Yeah, I was about to say, did Eric get to...
So Eric, you find a satchel on Groomshar. Groomshar seems to have inside the satchel a spell book which contains Burning Hands, Disguise Self, False Life, Shield, Unseen Servant, and Witch Bolt, all allowing you for one character to learn these traits.
Hang on, what was it? What were they?
Burning Hands, Disguise Self, False Life, Shield, Unseen Servant, and Witch Bolt.
And these are scrolls?
They're actually, it's a spell book of his introductory spells that he was supposed to learn from the Mind Flayer.
Hey, if I can have those, I can copy those, and I can learn those. The Witch Bolt one is really badass. Can I mind if I have that?
No.
Bill, roll a perception check. Actually, who's back? Who's that? Oh, that's Jason. Scoo, roll a perception check. Oh, what a good roll. So Jason, you can see as you're looking towards Floon, and he's kind of like in and out. You can see that where the Mind Flayer was sitting up here, and it seems to almost be like a damn it. It seems to almost be like a throne where he was sitting up here, but there seems to be behind that chair. You're seeing kind of a glint, like a glimmer, like maybe a play on light.
I'm going to investigate and see if there's anything wizard useful up here.
Okay, so you find a wooden chest. It's unlocked, but it's gilded for some reason.
Okay. I'm going to take...
Whatever's in the chest.
I'm going to go about 20 feet back and then Mage Hand open the chest.
Okay, so you open the chest, and nothing happens. The chest just opens.
Okay, then I run right back up there and peek my head inside like a kid at Christmas.
Okay, so it's you got 2 potions of healing, 2 greater potions of healing, 16 gold pieces, 82 silver pieces, and 250 copper pieces.
Okay, I say, hey, who was it that grabbed the book off Grumshar?
Get the satchel.
Alright, so I yell to him, hey, I'll trade ya.
Sounds good.
Sweet.
Cool.
What was
so-
it?
So what was in the spell book? What were the spells he had written down?
The spells that you can learn are Burning Hands, which you already know, Disguise Self, False Life,
Got that.
Shield,
That's a good one.
Unseen Servant, and Witch Bolt.
Okay.
What was in the chest?
The chest here, I'll put it actually in the chat for you. This is the spellbook. Can you guys see that?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you got 2 greater potions of healing, and then this much money. And then it's up to you guys what you guys want to do from here. You guys have a few ways that you're kind of seeing. You know that this door leads to something, though you guys decided not to go through there. There is obviously a way back, just going back to the beginning of where you guys were way over here. And the secret passage that you guys have right here that you uncovered.
Yeah, Xander, you want to take us back up the way we came? At least we know that way is safe.
Yeah, we'll just go out the way we came back in.
Floon looks to you guys and goes, "Oh, we depart." So he's leaving with you.
Come on, Floon.
You can do it.
I'm gonna tap this guy awake. What's his name? And tell him that we're leaving. Yeah, and just tell him that we're leaving.
He is out, like out hard.
Okay. I shrug and keep going.
All right.
And pet my doggy on the head, and then dismiss the illusion.
Okay. So now you guys are here. What do you want to do?
Do we want to go all the way out or go in this door?
I say we take him back to.
Just go ahead and cash in.
Yeah. Let's go all the way.
We can come back if we need to.
Okay. Sweet.
Basically, I just don't want Floon to go down.
Right. So you guys are leaving then, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. So where do you guys want to go?
Back to Volo.
Okay, so Volo's at the yawning portal. So you guys arrive back at the yawning portal. Volo is drinking alone. Seems to be sitting in a corner, and he looks towards you, and he's just ecstatic. I confess, I did not expect you to succeed, but there he is, my good friend Floon. It is nice to see you again. Oh, my brother, I'm so glad to see you. Floon is just blown away at the fact that Volo had done this for him.
By the way, that's awesome. That's such a better idea of what's happening there. Now I totally get the pit thing.
Yeah.
That's great.
So they're hugging each other, and Volo looks and he turns to you guys. Oh God, please let me just fucking play this music. Let's see if it works. Of course not. All right. And I don't think you guys can hear it at all, which is great. Anyway, nothing. I'll have all this stuff set up again for next week. So you guys go in, and he says, like he said, he's like, I confess I didn't expect you to succeed. I confess I have but a few spare coin, but never let it be that said that Volo reneges on a promise. Allow me to present you with something much more valuable. And he holds out a scroll tube. The deed to a remarkable property here in Waterdeep. We'll need a magistrate to witness the transaction and transfer of ownership to you, party. I will arrange a meeting with one after you've inspected the estate and deem it satisfactory. So there you go. So that he's handed you the scroll, and what do you guys want to do?
I need to try and squeeze 24 pieces of gold out of this guy.
Okay. So he's like, like I said, I don't have much to spare. I have given you guys all that I have, and I may or may not have been told kind of a yarn when I first hired you. But this manor is more than enough to assist you. Hopefully it can give you everything that you need. Please, by all means, take it. Take it.
Well,
do you have any other do you have any other work that needs done? Anything else that's going on, or is this pretty much all you needed right now? Just getting your friend back.
This is what I cannot be more thankful for you finding my friend Floon. He means so much to me. But like I said, really all we need to do is find a magistrate in order for you to take over ownership of the manor. After that, it's all yours. It's more than ample. I'm sure that you'll be more than happy with it. So shall we?
I will accept it.
So Xander takes the scroll, and shall we be off to find a magistrate then?
Suppose we better.
As you guys are
Hopefully
walking,
someone can use it.
Plus, it'll give us a place to chill too.
Yeah. So as you guys are talking, Rainer walks in, and he's like, "Oh, my friend, old adventurers, you found him! Oh, dear Lord, he's here! Floon, I'm so glad to see you around. Oh, my good friend, it was so bad, I can't believe." So they're kind of like reuniting with each other, and they're very, very happy. Just can't believe that they found you. So Volo is like, "Well, allow me to just give me a moment," and he vanishes and goes upstairs. What do you guys want to do from here?
I say we take a rest.
Okay.
Yeah, take a rest, grab a nail.
Okay, so you guys sit at a table, grab an ale for each of you, and Floon comes back down with a woman named Kylene Silverhave. She says, "We must adjourn to the courthouse if you wish to pass this along. Please meet me at Heist on the following day. We will get this whole thing settled out. Just to let you know, it is 25 gold pieces. Whether it be you or Volo, I know that he's good for it. To transfer the deed. It should be all yours."
Okay.
So, yeah, so you guys, I think that's what we'll do for today. So you guys have attained ownership of a brand new place. It's all for you guys. And with that, you also advanced to level 2. So congratulations on that.
Awesome.
Hey, I'm a paladin.
So still in character, anyone have 24 gold I can borrow? As soon as we loot the next one, I'll give it to you.
Rainer says, please, by all means, friends. You've done more than enough than help me. I can't believe you found my friend Floon and you saved me." And he hands the 24 gold pieces to the magistrate.
Alright. So, metagaming here. I need 50 gold in order to copy a spell. That's what I was trying to find, but I can do that later too if I need to.
Okay.
Okay. We'll continue with that, and I'll see what I can find.
Okay. So,
When we come back, I can lend it to you.
Cool.
So, you guys realize now, just to kind of end up, so Rainier, you guys have made pretty good friends, obviously, with Volo, Floon, and Rainier. That they're super thankful for everything that you guys have done for them, and have made it pretty well known. At least I hope I did a good enough job of making it well known that they are in your debt, especially Volo.
Well, yeah, giving us some property in this town is, it's pretty thankful.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there you guys go. That's today. That's today's little adventure.
Nice, thank
Cool.
you.
So I'm glad we got to play. Yeah, man,
me
that
too.
was fun. So there you guys go. Hopefully next week I'll have the music all set up and ready to go, so it's not so. I just can't believe that. I have to figure out why they did that. But you said, Bill, that you set up something inside Discord when you guys were playing to like have music and stuff.
Yeah, I set up a YouTube playlist in Discord.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that next then, because that would really help us out a lot.
So you just have to download to Discord. You have to add a bot, and you plug. You just Google it. You'll find the instructions.
Okay, cool. I think Jason, this is your Discord channel, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I must have myself a note right now about that.
Okay, cool.
It should be able to give you admin access to it. I'm gonna see if I can figure that out too.
Okay, the name of the bot that I use on my own personal one is Groovy, which is a pretty good one, because that you can literally just enter in whatever song that you want and it'll pop it right up into the Discord.
Okay.
So, other than that, guys, like I said, level up. I'm gonna try to do something for you guys this week too, and add in, while I'm at work and stuff, is add in your spells, so you can make them clickable. So that way, you guys just click on them, and then it should put up everything inside the chat, and then you guys don't have to do much of anything else except for do that. And if you guys have any tips, or I hope you guys are having fun.
Oh yeah.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, we want some items though.
Didn't you? I thought I gave you an item, Bill.
No, I do. I have a hat of vanishing, but you can never have enough.
You can never have enough items.
I don't have jack shit.
That's true. That's because every time we did something, you kept fucking dying.
Yeah. I get bad perception checks.
Yeah, actually, you guys did really good tonight. I can't. They're little tiny things that I was just like, oh my god, dude, they're like crushing this right now. Like, I can't. How do I slow it down? They're going too fast. So
I ran into the exact same problem.
All right, guys. Well, thanks. I'll see you guys next week then.
All right, guys. See you.
Yeah.
Awesome. Have a good week.
That is it, guys. Oh, this week was so good. So I personally wish there's some little things that I know that I need to get better at as a DM, which sucks, but it is what it is. But there's some like little stuff that I'm sure that you guys saw if you guys were watching on my screen anyway, especially here in the Xanathar Guild, that I really wanted them to go in there because I wanted them to like see what was happening inside these rooms and stuff like that. That would have been so sick. But they did. I mean, they did the right thing. They avoided the fight with the Mind Flayer. What's great about this is especially since this is like a continuing thing, you know, they're gonna have to come back here eventually, which is kind of awesome. Because once they come back here, it's going to be something different, and you guys can kind of see on my screen. You look, Rainer's up here. You've got some other characters that are here, but this is going to be a really important room later on, and I can't wait for them to get there because, I mean, this week's kind of stank too because of the fact that we were kind of getting used to everything and like getting back to where we were before, and that's always a hard thing to fall back into character and do those kind of things. But I think it's going to be really cool, especially once we move in, and now we're starting to get in. We're past this kind of intro mission, and we're starting to get back into like the meat and potatoes of the story. And like I said, it kind of stinks that Roll20 had whatever happened. And like I said, I'm assuming that it came from a lot of the songs that they had. If you didn't notice, if you looked on here, I mean, a lot of those are Zelda. I mean, that's Nintendo, man. Like, you can't just use that, you know what I mean? So, I mean, I get it. I understand. And that kind of ruins it for me personally because those are songs that I enjoy that like, make me think of, like, those things that are there, you know what I mean? And so, like, when there's certain events that are happening, like, I don't know about you guys, I'm a hardcore gamer when it comes to, like, especially RPGs. So when I see something happening or I hear something, you know, I wanna see that. I think I can paint a better picture with that kind of music there. You know, I don't know. Like, I think we'll get back to where we need to be. I'm gonna do a little bit more stuff. Of course, as always, if you guys have any suggestions, please leave them in the comments. I'll be more than happy to read them and definitely take all that information. I'm a new DM myself, so some of these things they're coming kind of slow, but some of them are coming fast. Like, and I'm enjoying playing the game. I think that's what's cool. Especially today, I had to work super late and I was tired, and we still gamed, and that's always fun to just game. You know what I mean? And it takes your mind off of a lot of stuff that maybe that you're dealing with in your life. And that's the kind of the cool thing about D&D is that D&D really pushes that envelope, I guess you could say. You know, it kind of gives you a place to escape to, so that way you don't have to, I guess, deal with your normal shit, you know? Yeah, guys, again, thanks for watching if you watched. It's been great. What a great adventure we had today. I'm really happy. I had a great time. Sounds like the guys had a great time. And we'll see you all next week. Thanks for watching. Have a good night, everyone.